Let's talk about one of TV's most beloved couples, Monica Geller and Chandler Bing. We all know their story, we know the happy ending, but what if we took a look at a different path? A single moment that could have changed absolutely everything for them.
So picture this. They're in that doctor's office, and they get the news that changes their whole future. Now what if, instead of finding another way forward like they did on the show, their story just stopped right there? This isn't just a fun what if. It's a turning point that tells us so much about who they really are.
Okay, so to really feel the weight of that moment, we have to rewind a little. We need to remember who Monica and Chandler were and the perfect future they had planned down to the last detail.
What made their bond so special was that it was so much more than just romance. It was about growth. I mean, these are two people who genuinely helped each other overcome their deepest insecurities. They built something real, something steady.
And this is their whole dynamic, isn't it? You've got Monica, who spent her entire life needing control, planning every single thing for that perfect future. And then you have Chandler, using sarcasm as a shield because he was so terrified of failure. But somehow, together, they just worked. They balanced each other out.
And for Monica, having kids was never just a casual thing. It was her entire identity. It was her shot at proving to everyone, but especially to herself, that she could build the loving, perfect family she always felt was missing when she was growing up.
So you have all this careful planning, all this hope, and it all leads up to one single, life-altering moment. The moment where the script they wrote for their future gets completely torn up.
Just those 5 words. Now, in the show, this was a hurdle, a problem to solve, but in our version today, this is the end of the line. It's a full stop, the final word on their biggest dream.
And just like that, everything they pictured is just gone. The 2 babies they always talked about, the nursery Monica would have decorated perfectly, it all just vanishes.
So they go home, they sit on that purple couch, and there's nothing left to say. There's just silence. It's not a loud, dramatic fight. It's a deep, empty quiet that now fills up all the space where their future plans used to be.
But what if that silence isn't really the end? What if that devastating moment becomes the foundation for something even stronger? A relationship that's not built on being perfect, but on being resilient.
You see, this kind of grief isn't some big, explosive thing. It's quiet, it settles in, it shows up in the little moments, when Monica sees a baby at the park, or every time Rachel talks about Emma. It becomes this constant low hum in the background of their lives. And this crisis pushes them both to face their biggest fears head-on. For Monica, it's learning to let go and accept a life that will never be perfect in the way she imagined. And for Chandler, the guy who always ran, his challenge is to just stay. Not to fix it, not to make a joke, just to be there, which for him is a massive deal. This puts them on a totally new path. Step 1 is just surviving, getting through the grief. Then, slowly, they have to start redefining what a happy, fulfilling life could even look like now. And all of that leads to the most important part. They have to actively choose each other all over again.
And this right here, this changes everything. Their love isn't about following a plan anymore. It becomes a conscious choice they have to make every single day. And honestly, that might make their bond more powerful than it ever was before.
So what does this new, unplanned life actually look like? Let's try to paint a picture of this alternate reality for Monica and Chandler, a future that is completely off script. You can imagine them traveling the world together, pouring all of that love into becoming the absolute best, coolest aunt and uncle to Ben and Emma. Their apartment is still the heart of the friend group, always filled with people and food. They find new passions in their careers. Their life isn't empty. Not at all. It's just different. And that's really the heart of it, isn't it? They do build a family of incredible friends, shared adventures, and a partnership that's been tested by fire. It's just not the one they saw in their dreams. And you know, this is why this whole idea matters. Because this alternate story is actually so much more relatable. I mean, for most of us, life does not go according to plan. Things change, dreams get broken, and we have to adapt.
At the end of the day, their story reminds us of something really true. Love isn't measured by checking boxes off a list. It's defined by what you build together, especially when life doesn't go your way.
So that kind of leaves us with a question to chew on. What other what-if moments are hiding in the stories you love, and how could they change everything you thought you knew about them?